Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Filis'te bir şeyler dönüyor. Filis'te bir şeyler var. Lama'ya da gideceğiz. Sonra araştırmaya çıkacağız. Filis'in yanına falan gideceğiz sanırım. Çünkü Filis'in gelip bize şey yapması çok yani her yerde karşılaşmamız Filis'le olay olduğu sırada çok enteresandı. O yüzden Filis'te de bir şeyler dönüyor.
What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
Llama her zamanki gibi namazında, duasında ablamız.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time, I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the... It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with...
Yani zor değil inandıkları şeylerin bir anda yanlış çıkması.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the moon marrow for us...
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either.
Evet. Hayat hakkında bir şeyler bulamadık ama bulduklarımızı burada özet geçseydin güzel oldu ama daha önce oldu. Ben ara verince tabii unuttum ne olduğunu.
Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please come this way.
Come this way. Geldim. Şimdi bizim için geçmişe bakacak. Evet. Ayna. Göster bana. Aa, bizim uzay gemisi. Evet. Bizim uzay gemisini görüyorum. Yok hayır. İki tane ikizler olsa gerek. Evet bizim uzay gemimiz tanımadın mı hatırlamadın mı?
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So
hiçbir şey yapamadım. Ben bir şeyler görüyorsun diye düşünüyordum ya. Oralara gidip araştıralım. Yıldız kumu sahili.
Huh? What's the matter?
Columbina bizi mi çağırıyor?
The flowers changed color.
Columbina'nın başı dertli olabilir.
Yeah, we should go see her.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the curatorium at...
Thanks for coming all this way with it. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more...
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all, but we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
İhtiyacı var. O iyiliğine ihtiyacı var Kuthar'ın, Columbina'nın. Burası neresi ya? Ha, buradan gidebiliyoruz. Ha, burası çok güzel ya. Efsane bir ortam. Columbina'ya o yüzden düşüyorum. Sırf burası yüzünden. Yine ayaktan başladık. Arkadaş bu oyundaki...
She doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Ay daha kötü oluyor.
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power. With
We got the
Gördüm.
moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
Columbina ile aramız çok
and what do
yakınlaşacak
you
diye
require this
düşünüyorum.
time?
Hiçbir şey
Come
istemiyorum.
on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Kıyamam. Herkes ondan bir şey istiyor. Karşılıklı çıkar ilişkileriyle yaşamış sürekli.
I
Yazık.
might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Efsane oldu. Şimdi ay parçalarını buldukça daha mı güçlenecek Columbina?
Back
Bütün-
to Earth.
Bütün parçaları bulunca da
Thanks. Your feet never left the ground.
muhtemelen güçlenecek ve bize katılacak.
Feeling any better? Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water, enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sense
Hepsini
some other
alsan.
changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the moon marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon. So it does have to do
Acaba
with...
silah bu mu olacak?
What? Did you not know this already? Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Ya Lama güçsüz.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the
Wow.
prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar.
Peki sen kurtar
I can
mısın?
sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort. Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon. Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right? Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
Yani.
You do not wish to become one?
Yok çok
That's not
zor.
really the problem here. Also, Why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it,
Huh?
nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. Two moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Şey gibi.
Guess it's
Gezegenler
something
birbirini
for now,
itiyor
then.
ya, çekiyor ya, onun
You
gibi.
sure that's gonna be okay? Well, I did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh?
Nasıl yani?
Is it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Oh.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do
Kanryalı
with that,
birisi
but
yaptı
the
bunu.
details kind of match. What was it?
I only know what others called him. The Rerir of Solnari.
Right here.
Huh. There was that title too.
Oo, günahkarlardan birisi.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean
Skark'ın
that our
efendisi.
enemy is Rerir, one of the five?
Rerir şimdi gelecek.
If that was the case,
Granddaughter
surely
var.
he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
Tekrar geldim. Hiçbir
Wait,
şey
hold
olmuştu.
up, pause. There's just
Nerede kalmıştık?
too much information.
Evet, çok fazla bilgi üst üste geldi. Ne oluyor? Tamam. Rerir miydi? Adı neydi o adamın adı ya? 5 günahkarlardan birisiyle burada karşılaşacağız. Granddaughter. Biliyoruz kim. Ondan sonra Skark'ın efendisi var. O. Hocası. Günahkarların hepsini neredeyse buluyoruz.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh,
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And
Sanırım
even then,
öteki taraftan bir yerden gönderiyor. Buraya gelemez gibime geliyor.
Oh? What did you just say?
Evet, Sandron
Would you
burada.
mind repeating that?
that's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the wild hunt. Did you
Niye
just
güldün?
laugh?
İlk defa güldü. Niye güldü?
Well,
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
no. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment.
Sen nasıl görüyorsun diye konu buraya gelecek şimdi.
Interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you,
Başka
Traveler?
çaremiz yok.
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nodkrai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Muhtemelen buraya gelemiyor.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nodkrai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Sure.
That was quick.
Sure.
As I
Evet,
said,
hızlıydı.
this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Give me your hand and ready yourself.
Hadi hatırlayalım. Ne oluyor peki? Ne oluyor? Tamam. Evet. Evet. Düşüyor. Düştü. O güzelmiş gemimizde. Çürümüş bile. Gemimizi uyandırmamış.
Where is this?
Aether, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
Birlikte gelmemişiz Rumin'le.
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still.
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal the marrow.
Ha, evet olur. Teşekkürler.
Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task, but I can teach you to further conceal its presence using kuvaki, like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Shield mı? Acaba Columbina Shielder mı?
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh? Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
Dislike strangers.
Ha, biz yabancı değiliz değil mi?
Slightly better.
Biraz daha iyi. Teşekkürler.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
Yani artık
I will consider it.
değiştiler. Artık gökyüzündeki aya tapmıyorlar.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
Uyudu, yattı.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Bir şeyler oluyor ama. Ben bunları alayım. Evet. Burada görevleri bitirdikçe bunları açacağız, bunları kazanacağız. Güzel. Görüşürüz. Yanına
Just let
gelecektim.
her rest.
Yaklaşacaktım. Gezice gitsem şöyle. İzin vermiyor oyun. Abi şeyine bakacağım sadece. Günev sesine bakacağım. Hidro mu? Ne? Ona bakacağım. Tamam gidemiyoruz. Tamam sıkıştık. Biz o zaman buraya gidelim tekrardan. Rotayı takip edelim. Ben şunu alayım hemen. Oo. Şunu da takayım da topladığım şeyler en azından ekebilecek şekilde tohumlarını çıkarayım. O artefakt duydum sanki. Evet. Ben geldim. Columbina senden daha çok yardım oldu Lama Hanım.
The Rerir of Solnari. I've never heard that name before.
Sen zaten
Let's
hiçbir
keep
şey
this
duymadın.
news confidential.
Her şeyi
for the time
saklıyor
being.
ya.
It would
Lama-
only cause even more panic amongst. But if this Rerir is as you describe, he will be a
Herkes bizi
truly formidable
saklıyor.
opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
Herkesi bir araya getirecek kişi biliyorum. Columbina bir gün herkesi bir araya getirecek ve herkesi yeneceğiz.
As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nodkrai. But even if we didn't, we'd never...
Thank you.
Evet.
The Frost Moon Scions will step. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are
Herkesi bir araya
not
getirecek
the
kişi
winds of change
bence
are
Columbina.
blowing. And we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, whether our foe is the Fatui or this Rerir, we must stand our ground.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Evet, Inafa bize yardım eder. Hadi oraya gidelim. Inafa bize yardım etsin. Bu arada ne konuda yardım edecekti? Tıkıdık, tıkıdık, tık tıkıdık, tık tıkıdık, tıkıdık, tıkıdık, tıkıdık. Bunların da tohumlarını çıkar mı acaba? Selam kızlar.
Friendly approach detected.
Friend,
We meet again.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rerir of Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is! True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rerir's super fast? Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated kubaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nodkrai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure, travel safe.
Fatih ile sanırım savaşacağız.
There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, remember that Sosi guy? The
Evet.
Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's office. Wait, what? Didn't we just see him like half a day ago? Yeah. It's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. I'll send Anafa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't
Bir
put
şey
on
öğrendi
any airs
galiba.
despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Hey, what do you mean act? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along in?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of aim.
All right.
Tamam. İnafa iş yapıyor. Hizmetçilik yapıyor buralarda. Biz o zaman gidelim. Bu arada nereye gidiyorduk? Oraya ışınlanalım ya. Işınlanalım. Arkadan niye geliyoruz? Bu da çok çabuk bitiyor ya. Lama'nın özel yeteneği.
Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting it. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Never.
Efe sen de her yerdesin.
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news
Dendro
just now.
Yelan. Adı
I
Nefer.
know, told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in.
But how are we supposed to get in?
Just follow me.
Tamam seni takip edeceğiz. Göster hünerlerini bakalım Nefer Hanım.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Nefer'in de her yerde tanıdığı var arkadaş. Şuradaymış kapı.
Might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The sergeant major was killed by
Kaldırmamışlar
a
bile
single
yerden.
piercing strike from a polearm. We have
Uzak
performed a preliminary
darbesi.
sweep of the crime scene to facilitate
Filin
investigation.
saldırdı bence.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter.
Entering
Camdan girmiş, camdan.
unopposed.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report, specifically that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but
Very odd indeed.
So,
Abi
he's
her
the
yerden
prime
film
suspect right now,
çıkıyor.
right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he also had no disagreements with the sergeant major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a... But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and...
Phineas'i önce biz bulalım be.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require
Rerir
a
olduğunu
reasonable
nereden
explanation.
öğrendi ki Nefer?
Yeah. He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all.
Let's approach the issue this way.
Phineas aslında
First,
bir
we must
uydurma bir
determine
varlık
our
mı?
culprit. Was it
Yeah. What reason would Flint's have to murder?
none as far as I know? And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do
Yani.
so out in the wild,
Neden
rather
ortalıkta
than in
yapsın ki?
Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under a...
But no matter what, barring identities comes with risks, right?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. Similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon, he likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't and there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been... Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now.
Oh.
Our friend should be back soon.
Belki de
We
Phineas
tracked him down to a
Phineas'i
beach
yakalamış
north of Nasha
olabilir.
Town.
Rerir.
The wild hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Evet. Rerir Phineas'in
Don't
kılığına
worry,
giriyor
you'll
sürekli.
receive a top-class
Ayılığı
reward in
çalındıktan
return.
sonra da Phineas'i görmemizin sebebi oydu galiba. Sonra istemişti. Ayılığına
The beach
bakabilir
is all
miyim
yours.
demişti. Ama
I'll
ayılığı
stay
bize
and
değildi.
slow the Lightkeepers
Sonra
down.
garipsemişti
Things
falan.
might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rerir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir
Kimse
up more
kimseye
chaos.
güvenmezdi o zaman, evet.
Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their home?
Tam da onu
Unease
söylüyordum
grips the
ben de.
hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right.
Sen ne diyorsun? Her şeyi
really
sır
thought
olarak
of
saklayalım,
everything, huh?
gizleyelim falan.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within wild hunt anomalies and can briefly dispel...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey!
Terbiyesiz. Deftere yazdım diyor.
Whoa!
Aşağıda.
Fog's really rolling in. Quick, grab source.
Boynuzlarım. Abi burası az önce karanlık değildi bu kadar.
Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there
Aha.
someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see.
Boynuzlarına ışık yayılıyor.
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effects.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that.
Oha, plan
There's something
yapmışlar.
inside it, huh? Why isn't it giving off light?
Bir şeye bakacağım. Aynı seviye atlatabiliyoruz. Güzel. Bir tane daha seviye atladım. Biraz daha toplarsak biraz daha seviye atlatabiliyoruz. Güzel. Bunların hepsini almışız. Okey. Yani bilmem kaç elemental mastery, birazcık da şey
If
var.
ever you find that the animals in Nodkrai behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
Nereye doğru gideceğiz? Şuraya doğru.
Is someone there?
Evet.
help me.
Flins.
Isn't that Flince's voice?
Ya da
Did you
Flins'i
hear that?
Flins'i kullanan birisi mi?
One heart, we pray.
Bu arada enerji yüklemesi konusunda şu an şey çekmiyorum, yani zorluk çekmiyorum.
We'll be in
Aha.
trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
Kime karşı kullanacağım? Tamam. Hadi gelin hadi. Güzel. Hayır. Arkadan geldi. Görmüyorum. Nereye doğru gitmem gerekiyor bu arada? Yerdeki işaretleri takip edeceğim. Hayır, bekleme süresinde. Ah. Güzel. Arkadan geldi yine hain. Koşamıyor. Şurası kız. Koşayım, rahat bırak beni. Korku oyunu gibi olmuş. Eğlenceliydi. Fey dili mi? Finniz Dust'ı Fey mi? Kulaklarına bakayım. Aha.
You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Ne oluyor? O fenerden mi güç alıyor acaba? Aldık. Güzel. Öbür enerjisini çekiyor. Güzel. Kaçtı.
It escaped again.
Of abi göklerden birisiyle
This
savaşıyoruz
situation speaks
gerçekten
for
de.
itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rerir out here all...
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Wow. Çok şey yaşandı ya.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the
Rica
power to so
ederim.
easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar, yet I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting.
Bunları
Though
bilmiyorsun.
my understanding
Yapıyorsun
ends
ha?
there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rerir claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it
İçinde
lie
ayılığı
beyond
var
your
yani.
grasp.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing... Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me?
Evet, sen birisini öldürdün ve senin üstüne kaldı.
I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear... They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his orders were to be
Hadi
stationed
karargaha
long-term
gidelim.
in
Hadi
Nashatel. As such, he was he worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But the higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depth.
Yapacak bir şey yok. Bu da gelir, bu da geçer. Üzülme.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take...
Alırız kellesini Rerir'in.
At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did
Sen
he
yerine-
have to die?
Sen yerine
Could
herhalde
Rerir be angry
öğrenebilmek için
that the
galiba.
cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on.
Hadi bakalım. Bu da böyleydi. Güzel. Filistin sonunda karşılaşabilmemiz çok güzel oldu. Saatte bayağı geç oldu. Neyse bu bölüm bu kadar olsun. Ben bu bölümü çok sevdim. Columbina ile karşılaştık. Columbina artık bize daha yakın. Daha iyiyiz. Aramız daha iyi Columbina ile. Lama, Nefer'le aramız iyi. Flins'le de aramız iyi. Muhteşem, muhteşem bir bölüm daha. Bir sonraki bölümü çok merak ediyorum. Bakalım. Bu günahkar yenebilecek miyiz? Yoksa günahkar mı bizi yenecek? Hadi bakalım. Sanırım bir 2 saat daha kaldı. 2 saat sonra sahne 2'de bitecek diye biliyorum. YouTube'da öyleydi videolar. Ya şu an yarısındayız. Daha kızışmadı bile. Bir sonraki bölümde de işler kızışacak. Sonra da patlayacak bakalım. Fatih ile mi savaşacağız? Yani dedi Fatih'e bombayı atmayı iple çekiyorum dedi. Ondan sonra Rerir'le mi savaşacağız? Neler olacak? Çok merak ediyorum. Bence herkes güçlerini birleştirecek ve Rerir'e karşı savaşacağız Fatih ile birlikte falan. Muhteşem olacak. Neyse. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Kendinize bakın. Hoşçakalın.